Mic check. Okay. It's time for some more retro RPG goodness with Breath of Fire. I am the Phenomenal Sir, and I will be your traveling companion for the evening. Last time we were together, which was Tuesday, we successfully navigated both Mogu and Moat's dream worlds, got our 8th and final party member, got some other little random stuff done, and then we got the Sky Key, which leaves us with just one key left to get. Now, unfortunately, we know that it is in the hands of the Dark Dragons because while we were in Tunland to get the pillow to save Mogu, the Dark Dragon General Searle showed up and swiped the time key out from under our noses, more or less. So really all that the hero and his companions can do at this point is just endeavor towards the Dark Dragon capital city and just hope that things work out, which I'm sure they will. So, my hope tonight is that we will be in a position to be able to pretty much finish the game up either next Tuesday or next Thursday. If we somehow manage to beat it Tuesday, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm sorry, Calrea. Please don't scream at me. I'll just do a pickup episode of Last Remnant or something just so that we can start the new retro RPG on a Tuesday. But still fiddling with the schedule a lot, and I do want to say before I get too into this that we do have a tropical depression going through, which that's me, right? Tropical depression, Hawaiian shirt on a sad boy. We do have a tropical depression going through. Elsa's rolling through Virginia. It honestly didn't do a whole lot. It's just kind of been drizzling for most of the day. But on the off chance I just vanish, it's probably because our power went out. So, I mean, it was too easy not to use Calrea. Come on. Have you fully recovered? I'll keep a close eye on you. So, we are back in the town of Spring, but full disclosure, I did spend a little bit of time before I started tonight doing some maintenance stuff. So what I did was I fought some monsters for about 30 minutes. Everybody got a couple of levels, and then I spent some time in the flea markets in Tunland and Prima, and I managed to snag Karn's weapon, the Dark Dagger, which kicked his attack power up like 70 points, so now he is officially like a busted character. As you can see, I've organized my inventory a bit more. I stocked up on Marble 1 and 3. Got a little bit of space for loot, but not much. I also snagged 1, 2, and 3 Agile hats, which are one of the best hats for many of the characters. I did do that. And then I also got Gobi his best weapon, just not because I'm planning to use him in combat, but because his best weapon literally cost me 2,200 gold pieces. So I actually had one got offered to me and I bought it, and then I had 2 more. I probably could have bought them and then turned around and sold them at a profit, but whatever. So we've got the Trident here is an AoE 95 electric damage to everything attack. This is a 90 fire damage to one enemy, and this is, I think, an 80 ice damage to one enemy. So these are our reusable magic attack items. These are our herbs for emergencies, acorns for AP, free critical hits, no battles, and then other random items. And then these last 3 are just things that got dropped while I was leveling up. So, anyway. Without further ado, let's get rolling. So to get to the next area, we actually have to go through here. And I am going to be abusing the Marble 3s pretty heavily in this episode because we are kind of at the point where the monster fights are getting a little more aggravating. Just while I was leveling up, I had a couple of times where like both enemies used a spell and killed half the party. But once we get through this episode, I should be able to do some power leveling over the weekend, and you're going to see a marked jump in my level. You'll probably see my levels are probably going to jump up by like 10 or 15 per character after this episode. So. Depending on how quickly we get through this stuff, you guys might get to see me do some more treasure hunting and unlocking some secrets and things like that as well, which would be nice. Alright, so we're now just to the west of the village of Spring. And I got a weird thing where like I feel sniffly, but I'm not stuffed up, so you'll just have to forgive me snorting and snotting as I'm playing tonight. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, but like my nose feels like it's stuffed up, but when I breathe in, there's nothing there. It's just really aggravating. Wait, is there a dig spot over here? I know there's a dig spot in this general area, but okay, so it's not here. There's a dig spot, I think, in this general zone with a really good weapon for bow, so. Dear God. Okay. So everybody here is frozen in place. This is Carmen. I returned a few days ago to find that time had stopped. Is this something to do with Tak in the east? No, even the little smoke is frozen. But we can still go inside. We can't use the inn. So that's the other reason I'm going to be using a whole lot of Marble 3s, is because until we get everybody here unfrozen, we are not going to be able to sleep in the inn. So, hey, Divide by Zeros, welcome, welcome, buddy. How you doing? I'm just getting started. Good to see you. Huzzah! Somebody applaud that man. I can do it. Maybe I can't. I understand. Today was kind of a weird day for me. I got started really late, and then I ended up working later than I normally do, and I don't feel like I got a lot done, but it's one of those rare instances where it's not actually my fault. It's just that nobody else had their shit together, so I kept getting like halfway through cases, and then having to start something else because I'm waiting for them to send me stuff. White ant. We'll need that. Well, if you're interested in catching up, I don't know what you're doing this weekend, but we are planning, the full crew is planning to play some D&D on Sunday, but we're not going to start till 2, so if you wanted to hang out for a bit before that, I know Mommy Dommy is going to be here. Her husband will probably be here, so they're planning to be here early. So if you wanted to chill for a while and catch up, that's always an option. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Hang on. I wanted to check and see what the ruby bracelet does. There we go. Ruby bracelet, right? That's the thing I said. It has no effect. It's literally just money. Oh, that's right. They're doing what you people call football, right? They've got the foosball. I keep seeing stuff pop up on Twitter about different teams are winning matches and things, and it means nothing to me. Just grabbing quest items. So we're gonna need the fruit, white antler, a coconut, and I think the last thing we need is a pufferfish, which we can't get to just yet. But we'll be able to get it like immediately before we need it. So I'm just. Oh no! And then we need the root. We need the root. That's what it was. I don't know what we needed a coconut for. I don't know. I've got all the items, though. Wait. Hang on. I think the dig spot. Oh, there's a pucka spot, too. Heck yeah. Hey, Bobby. I forgot about this. Well, Saturday night I'm going to be streaming. Saturday night I'm going to be streaming, and Mommy Dommy's coming over at some point Saturday evening, and she's going to be spending the night with us. So I don't know exactly what I'll be doing prior to 8 o'clock, but I know what I'll be doing after 8 o'clock. Yeah, man. It's like Sister Wives without the long-term commitment. That's a wakefulness check for Calrea to see if she's still awake. No, yeah, she's still awake. She's just, no, and then goes back to watching TV. I got to be careful not to piss her off too bad, because it's always a possibility that she could, in theory, just go on a rampage and, as a moderator, ban all my followers from my page. So that better be good. Holy crap. Look at the jump in damage there. Look at this. Look at this. Why do I not use bow as just bow? Am I dumb? Like, maybe I'm just dumb, right? Because it didn't actually play, Calrea. Or at least I didn't hear it. Sorry. Maybe I'm just dumb, because just like the thing with Bo having the cursed hat on or whatever, maybe he's actually just like the best character in the game if you just use him normally. 220 attack power. That is the second most powerful weapon in the entire game. No, I'm sorry, the third most, because the Emperor Sword is a 255. There it goes. And Ox's Mallet is a 255. Yeah, his attack power is pretty ridiculous. And now I'm running out of space. Look at this. I've already run out of storage space. I overshot. Oh, God. So, I don't know if this will interest you or not, Divide by Zeros, but in the near future, we may actually see more Crossing the Streams episodes with No Man's Sky. I think me and Mommy Dami might actually stream that pretty soon because they've got. I haven't actually looked at it in like 4 years, but apparently there's like a ton of new DLC that's come out and like updates and things. So now they've got like 4-player cross-platform multiplayer, and they've got base building, and you can build fleets, and you can do all kinds of stuff, and it's supposed to actually be a lot closer to what they advertised. So I'm willing to give it a second try because it was on sale. I'm so glad I used that. Yeah, I watched some like gameplay of the first hour of it or whatever, and it really and truly doesn't seem like the same game anymore. I'm gonna do some research real quick. I don't know. Yeah, you should give it a look, and I wish I had I wish I had talked to you before noon today because the game was half off on Steam. But look at this, his attack power is 100 points higher. Bring out Calrea? Yeah, right. When I get to 500 followers, she agreed to be on camera. All right, give me 1 second. All right. Well, I don't want to use this one. This one will be for tomorrow. So, today, we've got a very fun one, I think. I was trying to decide what to show you guys. Hang on. There we go. Okay. So, we have the original Mario Bros. Famicom advertisement. It's a horizontal one, which I don't own many of, but as you can see, it's got the classic little Mario picture. Sorry, the ring light's a little obnoxious. Hang on. Yeah. This is honestly, I paid $20 for this, and this one is in better condition than most of my posters. It's one of the older ones that I've got in terms of like how long I've owned it. I think it was like the 4th or 5th one I bought. But you can see along the top it's got your standard like name and all that jazz. And then they've got some of the items that you'll see in the game and explanations of how to play and what they do. And then at the very bottom, there's some screenshots from some of the levels. And then you can see in the bottom corner the Famicom code for the game and the projected price down here. So that would be 4,900 yen, 1985 Nintendo. And then where is it? Oh, up here. HVC SM. All the old Famicom games had a code like that so that you knew which game it was. On the back, it's actually just an like little brief screenshots of a bunch of other games that were available for the Famicom or were going to be available soon. So this is one that's actually just one-sided, and then the other side is something else. I also really like looking at the designs. There's some stuff here that's pretty much like how it's always been, but I particularly like Bowser's original design. He looked a lot more dinosaur-y. I don't know how well y'all can see it. But he had gray skin and this, he had the spiky shell and all that, but his color palette was a little different. So, one of my favorite posters, in all honesty. This is one that I've actually said if I see another one that's in this good a condition, I will buy a second one just to have. Because I'd really like to be able to have one here and then have one at my office at work. But not if it's super expensive. Only if it costs me like $20 like the first one did. Yeah, it's easily one of the ones that's in the best condition of everything I've got. It's probably in the top 10 in terms of condition. And most of them are not. Most of the Mario flyers that you see of that one on eBay are not in that great a shape. When I first started collecting the handbills, there was like 4 of them available on eBay, and I bought mine, and then all the others got snapped up really quickly. I'm glad I got it. At the same time, they had a Super Mario, The Lost Levels one, which was basically from when our Super Mario 2, which was a reskin of Doki Doki Panic. When our Super Mario Brothers 2 went back to Asia, went back to Japan, they made a very cool. It was released as Super Mario USA, and they had a really cool handbill that looked like a postcard for it. And I wish I had snagged that one, but I basically had to choose between this one and the Super Mario USA one, and I was happy with either one. I just didn't have the money to buy both at the time, so. Or I guess I had the money, I just didn't want to spend it because I was buying a lot of them. But anyway. Thank you for the show and tell, Divide. Hopefully you're going to be here tomorrow for our viewer's choice of Super Metroid, because I actually have a Super Metroid handbill that I can show off if somebody redeems a show and tell. So... So I've already got it picked out. The Super Metroid one was one that I did like a panic purchase. I saw it pop up on eBay and I bought it immediately. Like I basically looked at the picture, zoomed in, checked all the corners. Nope, no rips. Okay, bought. Because it was one that I had specifically wanted for a really long time and it just wasn't coming up for sale. Absolutely, man. I will be here. I will be chatting. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments you want to share, feel free. Otherwise, just happy to have you here. I always forget to do this before we start, Calrea. I don't know if you messaged Hippie and Twofer, or if you did and they're just not interested or able to watch this, but if you could, if you'd want to send them something, that'd be awesome. Oh, there it goes. Just saw it. Man, I'm burning through these marbles. Uh. That is nice that they give you the healing pool right at the start. Yeah. Yeah, as I said it, I saw the little message pop up. So these little portals will take us through the walls, and we got to kind of project where we're going to pop out. I took a life. Evil Cane. I think the Evil Cane has a spell attached to it. Oh no, increases AP by 3 after each attack. So that's something that we want to put on Blue. I haven't actually upgraded her weapons yet, so. And over here, oh, I guess I could have just shortcutted through the wall right there, huh? I may have missed a treasure chest. I did. I missed a treasure chest over here. Damn. I'll come back for it. It's probably not worth it anyway. More interested in getting through this area without having to fight anything. The cure. Rawr. And we're going to go around. Around, around, around. Damn. Okay. I feel like these marbles are running out a lot quicker than they usually do. Oh, I've only got three spots for treasures left. Might have to drop some stuff. Is there a treasure here? No, I'm just dumb. Or am I? Ha ha ha. That's so cheap. I can't believe I did that. Oh, that's just money. Golden tiara. A life 2. Guard shield. And my inventory is officially full. It's not so much that I'm a hoarder as it is that there's just a lot of stuff. It's the same thing either way. It's the same as the Pro Shield. There we go. I guess I'll free up the space. I wanted to leave one in each stack of the marbles just so that everything would stay organized and I could just buy more. But I have a feeling that's going to be hard to do. So this is where the actual challenge begins. Here, 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 here. Another agile hat. Damn it, I've already got 4 of these. There we go. So obviously that staircase isn't going to do anything for us. So we've got to work our way down to here. So go over here. If I go here, I can go down, and then I can go over, and then I can go over. Then I can go down to the right. This does nothing for me. I want to end up 2 empty squares over, and then I can go up arrow, and then left. So working backwards from that, I go here, and then I go here, or I want to be in here, so I need to get in there. Okay, so I want to go here, and then here, and then I want to go here, here. Wolf skin, that's for Bo. That's a major upgrade. His stats are ridiculous. I may honestly just start using him just as a normal character. Problem is, he's required for all of the transformations. You have to have Bo in every transformation except for the fish person. You've given me all kinds of trouble, but now it's over. Time is on my side. See for yourself. What do you think? I stopped time in the village. This is just the beginning. Soon it'll be like this all over the world. Ha! Who is that? Is that Alan? It can't be. Time and space have started to distort. Wow, 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 wow. Ryu and his companions are caught in the middle. Oh, don't remember that, but now I'm definitely glad I got marble 3s. That's shitty. It just spit me over here by myself. That's horrible. Why you do this? Ryu, you're alive! Everyone is here! It seems that Alan and Searle know each other. I hear that they were childhood friends. Searle is a friend. I know that she'll never help the Dark Dragons. You know, people do change. I'm going to talk to find out what happened. It's not safe to go alone. We'll come with you. Okay, I'm trying to strategize here, y'all. I want to test. I don't want to test it yet. I'm gonna just roll. I'm just gonna roll with it because I'm gonna need Bo in his normal form to get through the woods anyway. So I'm gonna just roll like this, and once I get up to the tower, I'll transform again. Pew. Alright. And he's going to turn into Puka. Oof. Whoopsie! There was a treasure that I said I was going to grab on my next time through here. So let me do that. Yeah, I think you have to climb this tower a total of 3 times. I feel like this was getting to the point where the developers were starting to run out of ideas, so they were like, "Oh, well, we'll just make them climb a shitload of towers, and then that'll eat up some hours." It's honestly not a long game. I mean, we're on episode 6, at about 3 hours per episode, so icy armor. So, you know, 18 hours of gameplay. We probably got 2 episodes left. It's like 20 to 25 hours. And I'm taking my time and I'm doing everything I can in the game, and it's just shorter than I remember. Icy armor reduces damage from ice and snow attacks by 25%. Well, I guess it's going to have to be Ox because it's literally the exact same thing. What does world armor do again? Nothing, it's just good. Okay. And he's got the flame armor, which reduces that. Ooh, it's getting crowded in that bag. They really need to. They honestly need to. And this just shows the game's age. That if you look, your inventory is limited. You have a very limited inventory, and these are key items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 key items, 15 key items. So you've got 5 rows of items that you just are stuck with that you have to have, plus all your healing items, your random loot that you pick up along the way, your gear. They just didn't, I guess, I don't know why, but they didn't give the characters a separate key item inventory, which is a really weird thing. Like, you just expect that in RPGs nowadays. Like, even back then in JRPGs, you just kind of expected to get a key item inventory, but they, for whatever reason, didn't do that here. I don't know. I can only assume it's because they didn't think of it, because it would have been, simple enough to program one more list of items. And then some of the key items that you get, you actually can store. So, like, even though you're required to have them to progress in the game, once you've used them a little bit, you can then, like, toss them. But then, like, you put the icicle in storage, and then you try to go back to Arid, and it just won't work. Like, you won't be able to progress there. So I don't know. It's strange. That spot right there just drops you out of the tower, because that's what we want to do. We're going to go straight through the maze again like we did last time. If I can remember how I did it last time. I guess if I can't, I might be using the rewind feature. Also an option. Boom. Boom. I see my path. I don't see my path. There we go. I did it. Cyril, it's you, isn't it? Don't you remember the days that we were together? Yes, I do. I finally found you. Ha! Oh, she slapped him. Don't get sappy on me. My childhood memories are long lost. I've learned to be tough in order to survive. I'll destroy anyone in my way. Hey girl, why you do this? It's interesting looking at her now. I'm realizing that the bottom half of her body is basically Pog, which was the boss that we skipped. But it's definitely the Pog model, and she just They just changed the top half. I did tell you, Calrea. Did I not tell you? I said that the next boss is going to be a centaur with... it's going to be a hot blonde centaur if centaurs had praying mantis arms. And you were like, okay. Like, you laughed about it. And look. I was truthful. Calrea thought I was joking around when I was telling her about this boss. Yeah, these marbles, they definitely help. They definitely help. It's just a shame that magic is so shitty in this game, really. Oh, I was gonna say that's all 9s right there. You're stronger than I thought, but you don't have a chance. Wah, 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 wah. I will advance time until they are gone. Will you let that happen? She's got us. We have to retreat. You're pretty smart for a fish. Now get out of here. Time and space have started to distort. Whee. Ryu and his companions are caught in the middle. It was a mistake to let you come here. You cannot break my seal of magic. As Searle closes her mind, the gate of the castle closes. The gate won't open. Let's return to the village for now. Gee, I just hope that I don't have to get into any fights along the wall. Look at that. Warp. Warp. Oh, I see I dropped some frames here. What's going on? I just noticed. Frame drops. Don't do that, frames. No, no, no. $279 frame drops. Warriors, our fate is in your hands. Well, I streamed Last Remnant yesterday for 3.5 hours and I dropped 0 frames. So, where have you been? I was really worried. Controlling time and space? How about that? Don't that just beat all? Time has stopped, but these people are still aging in stillness. I'm gonna keep an eye on it though. Isn't Mr. Helperman supposed to be here? There we go. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Ryu, Alan has been badly injured. How could she do this to a friend? I'm to be blamed. I'm responsible for what she is now. We spent our childhood together like brother and sister. The people decided to throw her out because she wasn't human. I couldn't stop them. You still care for her. If I had protected her or left with her, she wouldn't be like this. If you want to get her, I'll help you. I haven't stopped thinking about her, but she'll never forgive me. It's worth a try. Do you remember anything that means a lot to her? She'll remember the fruit. There's a holiday tree in a southern coast village where we grew up. We spent a lot of time there, and she loved the fruit. She's in the South Castle. Let's get that fruit and go see her. We've already got it, so super form activated. Yeah, the marble's lasting a lot longer out here than it was inside that tower. The Marble 3 no longer works. What's that sweet scent? It reminds me of the fruit. Searle feels warmth in her heart. You'll be able to open the gate now. I don't think there's monsters in here. Guess we'll find out. It's literally just like a little room with cannons pointing in every direction. Untransformed again. God damn it, I hate that. If you've come to defeat me, I'll let you win. I'm tired and I can't go on. Bo shows the fruit. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull? You remember this, don't you? Of course she does. She opened the gate for us. I hurt Alan badly. He won't forgive me. Take the time key with you. It's in the treasure chest. She isn't going to listen. Let's go back with the key. We have to bring Alan here. Oh shit! Searle, you have betrayed us! Suddenly, rocks fall! Don't be stupid, Searle. We serve the Empire. I won't let them take the key. Run! I'll take care of him. It's my problem. Goodbye, Alan. Hurry, run! Bring the village back to the present time. Searle! Traitor! Gah! Alan, Searle! How did you get here? Let me go! Alan, don't! As Searle disappears, the castle fades away. Sad face. This is a sad song, too. I like this song. I'm sorry, Alan. It's all because of this war. The war makes people crazy. Searle wanted us to bring time back to the present in the village. Let's go to talk. Can't remember if there's a boss fight, but I'm surely gonna transform for the 15th time tonight. There we go. That's so nice of them to teleport you straight here. Oh my god. And untransformed. Let me do it. There's a treasure back there. Nina put, look at that. The treasure chest, do you see that? That's so sneaky the way they drop that in there, like, oh, by the way. Nina puts the time key in the machine. Time is returned to the present in Carmen. It's done. All I have to do is remove this key. It's stuck. Ah! Time and space have started to distort. I'm gonna have to use that in D&D. Time and space have started to distort. This isn't right. Did I do it wrong? Ah! Alright, go ahead. No! Nina has vanished! We have to find her! I'm not even honestly going to go back for that treasure chest, because I know what it is. It's the Jade Sword, which is useless, because I'm going to get a boomerang upgrade in like 15 minutes. And there's a better sword coming up. I hear there is a famous doctor in Carmen. So now, because we don't have Nina in the party anymore, I'm gonna use Shin and Ox. It's gonna go back to our old tricks. I'm gonna sell some stuff while I'm here too. Oh, and don't let me forget. Once I get Nina back in the party, there's a secret that I have to do here. Actually, there's two secrets I have to do. There's one here, and then there's one back in Aria. Face mask. Sold. Ranger vest. Sold. World armor. A lot of money. Sold. Jade bow. Ruby bracelet, 19,500 gold. Holy crap. Stick, 97 gold. Every little bit helps. 13,000 for the tiara. 65 for the guard shield. Hell yeah. We'll buy some more marble ones to top off. Some more acorns. Alright, that's all straight. The Tim key. There are those who call me Tim. Okay. Oh. Why not? Oh, never mind. Is it blue and Nina only? I think it is. I'm just gonna store it. I hate selling one-of-a-kind items like that. Okay. I hear there is a famous doctor in Carmen. So that guy, the guy that mentioned the doctor, is the same person who kind of helped me out a little bit with the, he helped me out a little bit with the, the issue with the Grimfowl. He directed me to go talk to the weapon collector. Traveling in time? Is that how she came here? Alrighty. Famous doctor. You need to consult a doctor? That doctor is famous. Amnesia? That's easy. The tonic has always been effective. Tonic contains pea fish, a root, coconut, and white antler. It would be easy to make if I had the ingredients. So all I gotta go do is get the puffer fish, right? So, oh, and look it over here. Here's our buddy again. Search here. You take pass. That'll be important in a little bit. That's gonna get us. That pass will get us into the Dark Dragon's fortress. now we just got to go back to the fort that just vanished, where Searle was fighting the other General Goda. And we just go a little further, and there's a bridge that we can fish off of, and that's where we catch the pufferfish. And you would literally only know that because Dude Man needs a pufferfish, and there's a person in Carmen that says there's a bridge southeast of here that there's good fishing on. That's your hint. Oh, look. Searle, wait. I'll marry Alan when I grow up. So I don't know if those were ghosts or if they got turned back into children because of the time key's effects or what. I'm assuming they just got turned into kids again, but I don't know, maybe they're ghosts? Because it said as Searle disappears, which sounds like she died before we ever got the time key. Or before we used the time key, I'm sorry. The poison swamps. It's like going to Mordor. Oh, God. So after all this, we can't even get to Scandi anyway because the bridge is out. Ryu catches a pufferfish. Ryu's got like the third highest attack power because you jump up when you get the boomerang upgrade. Like you go from Rang to boomerang, you get that big jump, and then you just start to fall behind again. But I don't have it in my soul to not use the boomerang because I can hit everything. And I know it's weaker, and I know I'm dumb. And I know that Bo has a ridiculous attack power, and he'd probably be better off than Karn at this point anyway. I don't know. I think it combines all of their attack powers. There's something going on there because Pucka has a ridiculously high attack power. Doctor is here. El Doctor. The tonic contains pufferfish, root, coconut, and white antler. It would be easy to make if I had the ingredients. Bro, what don't you have? Tell me your lie. Pufferfish, white antler, root. I don't have a freaking coconut because it's in the damn bank. Is there an item shop in this godforsaken town? No, of course not. Why would there be? I did such a good job. I was literally at the damn bank. I was at the bank and I didn't grab it. I'm gonna go to Gust instead. I'm not going back to Tunland. That place stinks. Watch there not be a bank in here. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so mad. There's no bank. Man, I wish you could warp from inside of towns. That would make so much more sense. Now we've got all the ingredients. have all the ingredients. Wait here while I make the tonic. It's done. Ryu receives the tonic. So the pufferfish we got from, just to recap for anybody who hasn't been playing along at home, we got the pufferfish just now from the bridge with the red water. The root we got from outside of the town where we got Magu, that plain that's up to the north. There's some weird plants that have like little spirally stems, and if you stand in front of one of those plants where there's bare dirt and dig down, you'll get a root from one of those plants. The coconut we got from one of the palm trees near Gant. So when you go from Ox's hometown and then you go over to the beach that leads to Prima, there's some coconut trees over there. That's where we got the coconut. And then the white antler you just get from a white deer, or you find one, and you find a few of them throughout the game. When I was leveling up way back in like the third episode or second episode, in Bleak, I got like 3 in, I don't know, 45 minutes, just because I was fighting stuff there. And then I found 2 or 3 as well along the way. So I've been saving the white antlers because when you use them, they fully restore your AP one character. So I've been holding on, and you can't stack them. So I've been holding them until, later on in the game. We're starting to get to the point where it's more space effective for blue, at least, to have some white antlers instead of using 9 acorns because they take up the same amount of space. But anyway. Tunland. Warriors, our fate is in your hands. So that has the potential to be a really aggravating quest if you don't know what's expected of you. It was like a 3-minute thing because I did know. But I think if you don't... I'm pretty sure that if you don't have water in the water jar, that lady that says you can trap a song in a jar, I'm pretty sure that that's like a song that you can play that reduces Dragon Clansmen to like almost dead, if I'm not mistaken. It's like the D heart or something, the dragon heart something. Why are you staring at me, Ryu? What's your problem? Nina has recovered from amnesia. Do you know who I am? Don't be silly, Karn. She's back! She's back! What's the big fuss? I feel great, and I can fly. Nina joins the party. just like that. So now Nina is older. She's got more hit points, I think. She has learned Zombie 2 somehow. Yeah. Go Nina. And so now, secret number 1. So there's a girl, a woman, in this town that she's not one of the traditional flute playing people, and she makes a comment about not having any musical inspiration. And I don't know how you would be expected to figure this out from that, but if you talk to her with Pucka in your party, as with Karn in Pucka form at the front of the party, you talk to her, "Hey, that makes me want to create my own music. Thank you. I'd like to give you something. Take anything. Maybe a plant?" And then if you come over here, you search these trees, you get a love hat, which there are it's actually funny. First of all, this is only usable by Nina, and it is the best helmet that she can wear in terms of defense, as you can see. I think it's only usable by her. Yeah, it's only Nina can use the love hat. And it's interesting because even though she's the only person that can use it, there are actually 2 in the game, which suggests to me that they meant for Blue to be able to use it as well, and they just forgot or something. I don't know. But so that's a secret. That's one of our secrets. now we are officially at yet another point because we got a new party member, right? So now we can go back and we can do all sorts of fun item gathering. I've been saying it for several episodes now. Every time you get a character, and this is a new Nina, this is an older Nina. Every time you get a new character, new shit to do. Go back to old areas, get more treasure, unlock new things, and that's just pretty much the formula for this game. That's how they extended the game, the playtime of it. I think is just every time you get a character, you do something new, you can go new places. So now we can turn into a giant bird like we saw at the very beginning of the game, like the first episode. The Windlands, the Windian, we'll call them, soldiers that could turn into birds. So now Nina's old enough she can turn into a bird, which means we can fly straight up here and we can slap the hero into the first position, give him his rod as he grips his rod with sweaty hands. Boom. He caught a dragon shield. So now we officially have the full gear set for the dragon gear. Look at that. Look at that beautiful defense stat. Oh, don't we love it? 411. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. We're going to pass the flame shield on over to Karn, give him some fire resistance. Magu can use the Pro Shield, but you have to have hands free, which only some of his gloves are one-handed. Claw. Let's see. The Mist Claw is one-handed. The Icy Claws are two-handed. And the Digging Claws. So there's one-handed claw in the game. And that's the Mist Claw, which is found in a dig spot that we're going to go to now. So that's the shield. Now we're going to come back to that castle in a second, but we're going to go up here. And there's a little island with a little tower here. And this is where I'm going to be doing my power leveling later, okay? But if you come here before... And what's going to happen is once we reach a certain point in the storyline, this tower is going to rise up out of the ground. And then you'll be able to enter the tower and go do, adventure-y stuff. So you have to come here before the tower rises out of the ground. And if you stand right here, without Nina in front of your party like a dope, you can search the tower and get a special item. I think it's here. Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe it's behind it. There you go. The Tri-Rang. So this is the final boomerang upgrade for the hero. And again, you have to do this now. If you progress the story much further, you can no longer get it. But look at that. 90-point jump to attack power. And the Tri-Rang also does like 50% more damage to flying enemies. So a lot of the dragons and things that you fight towards the end of the game take even more damage from it. So this is Ryu's done. We have officially equipped Ryu with what he's going to be using for the rest of the game. Good job, Ryu. You are a monster. But we're not done yet. Because now we're going to go to that dig spot we talked about, which is near Scandi, which is the final destination, ? But there's spring. A lot easier to get around now, isn't it? This is the bridge we couldn't get across. This is the Dark Dragon's empire, which as I'm looking at it, I'm realizing it looks a lot like the Infinity Dungeon, if the Infinity Dungeon wasn't underground in Breath of Fire 2. Fun theory. There's a dig spot around here somewhere along the coast. There it is. Man, if I was to play a longer than normal stream tonight, I could beat this game today. Oh, we dropped some frames there. I just saw it happen. Dropped like 100 frames. Which will be a shame because none of the garage kids are here, but there's the other love hat. They know when I stream, so I guess it is what it is. Mist Claw, Strength Potion, Agility Potion, Luck Potion, Life 2, Agile Hat. Okay. This is an interesting little spot. I don't know if this actually serves a purpose or not. Let me see. Do I search something here? Maybe? No. Looks like it's just a thing. Alright. Revert him. Do some equipping. Alright, so now Magu's got his Mist Claw. He's got his Pro Shield. Star Shield is probably too good to waste on Magu. Like, no offense, Magu, but you're not going to be in any fights, bro. You don't need one of the best shields in the game. So the Star Shield is used by all males, so anybody can use that. Let's give this to Karn. Just updated him, but we'll... Yeah. And then... Nope. Agile Hat, Flame Shield. Everybody's getting little upgrades here and there and everywhere. Strength Potion for the hero. Agility Potion for the hero. Luck Potion for the hero. Got some stuff to sell now. So we've already got the pass, so we can get into Scandi once we're ready. But now we're going to go back up to that castle, okay? Oh, did I go too far? Hang on. Yeah, that's where we got the root right there, that little weird plant right there. There's some fishies there. A little fishing spot that nobody cares about. And then up here, boom. Hey, buddy. So we got another dragon shrine. We're going to get another dragon form. Go us. You need proper training to break the seal. I think this is just a melon again, right? Yep, just another melon. Alrighty. Hope you're ready for an ass whooping. You'll have completed this step if you can survive this test. So we'll probably do like 2 or 3 marbles and then a heal. 2 or 3 marbles and a heal. Actually, this is going to be problematic because we're at the point now where I actually do need cures. I've got 2 cures. That should be enough. This guy's not tough. I do want to be wary of a crit, though. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I've got to buy a stack of cures just so that I can just cover myself. the last few boss fights is going to be very unusual, and that's really what I'm going to need is just the cures, because it's going to just be it's not really going to just be Ryu, but it's just going to be like a 1v1 battle for a lot of the upcoming boss fights. So like we're really honestly only doing this step so we can immediately go do the next step. Yeah. So another cure. It'd be a lot more interesting if they wouldn't let you use your transformations inside the shrines or something. So you had to actually like think about what you were doing with your character. Alright, so unless he does something really wild and crazy, it's GG for him. GG for him. Your training is complete. Use your powers to restore peace to the world. So now we've got the Rudra transformation, which I think does like 700 or 750 damage to everything on the field. And it turns you into a pretty badass looking dragon. Honestly, I think it's a cooler looking dragon than the final form. But the final form is also a secret. But luckily you've got me, so we're going to go get it right now. I think we can go get it right away. I'm pretty sure we can. We'll find out. You can transform for now. Swap with him. She swaps with him. And now we're going to a really weird spot. Unusual spot. We're going back to the water cave, to the water jar cave. It's been a while since we were here, but we're stocked up on marbles and we've already gotten all the treasure, so it shouldn't take too long to cruise on through. Right? Right. As long as I don't get lost. I got lost. See, now we have the gills so we can go underwater. Hey, buddy. Who are you? You've learned Agni. You must have assistance in order to use it. No explanation whatsoever. And there's the Agni form. The mystic power will let you see the truth. Ryu has gained Agni, the ultimate power. Alrighty. Marble 3 no longer works. So we now have the ultimate dragon form, which requires 60 AP to use. We never used, of the 9 forms, we never used 6 of them, right? We're not going to use Rudra. We didn't use the Flame Baby or the Ice Baby. We didn't use the Gold Dragon. We didn't use the... Whatever. Hey, Hey, Donazatello, how are you, my friend? I just got Blue Nina about 15 minutes ago, and I've been running around doing all the secrets. So, you missed all the secrets. I got the Love Hat, I got Agnai, I got the Dragon Shield, I got the Tri-Rang. It's all done. But that's why the videos are up for 2 weeks after I stream them, right? Well, thank you. It's good to see you here as well. How did the rest of your stream go last night? Was Hello Kitty victorious? De Kitty. 2 hours and 30 minutes, no boots. Womp. Feels bad, man. We have a storm going outside, and it sounds like something just fell on our roof. Did you hear that, Calrea? Are you still awake? Of course, I will say when I'm here working by myself during the day, I hear shit moving around right up here all the time. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a really fat squirrel just jumped off the wall or something. Yeah, if you heard it from there, then yeah, it was pretty loud. Yeah, that's our attic, which I haven't actually been into since we bought the house. I might need to do something about that, right? Go up in the attic and just make sure there's no, like, holes or anything. I went up there before we bought the house, but I was only up there for like 5 minutes. Oh, I thought he gave us money for adult Nina, too. If there's a crack house up there, they need to be paying rent, okay? They need to pay us rent. Also, I want to know how they're getting up there, because this isn't that type of house. I mean, it's like a 2-story brick house that doesn't touch any other buildings. So unless they're magic crackheads that can levitate. That term is now patented. Hashtag magic crackheads. Crack magic. Hashtag crack magic. Oh, the picture though. Ryu shows the pass. I guess it's okay. Go ahead. Ha 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 ha. We did it. You the climber. A man from Spring climbed this tower a while ago. You can't go up now because of an equipment failure. It's the switch. So now we got to go back to Spring and talk to that guy and get the mechanism back from him, right? Oh, I see the totally not evil dude standing off in the corner over there. Hey, totally not evil dude, what you got going on? You are getting close to him. All you have to do is climb that tower. So, Donazatello, I'm realizing something. As I was flying over this town, and now I'm looking at the design flaw, like the design of the tower. Is this the Infinity Dungeon? Like, is this tower the dragon village at the bottom of the Infinity Dungeon? I think it might be. I want to go home. The Dark Dragons forced us to leave our town and work here. Like, I never thought about it before, but it's like excavated out of the ground, and they're digging. And the style of the doorways and like everything just being one big tower, it kind of makes me think of the Infinity Dungeon. Isn't there a weapon shop here or something? Thought there was. Yeah. The mole people got away. If Zog finds out, he'll be very angry. They dug a hole and got away. Without them, we can't excavate Obelisk. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad I was able to make your day. Uh-oh. I'm trapped forever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Alright, so now we gotta go back to Spring and talk to the tower climber guy. And while I'm there, I'm gonna put some stuff in storage, sell some stuff. I think I got some gear to sell. Storage space is getting a little tight again. I stocked up on marbles, and now I have no space. Hey, buddy. You heard of the weapon that defeats any dragon, no matter how big? You mean these hands? Yes, I know them well. Love hat. So the love hat, you weren't here for that, Donazatello, but the love hat is Nina's best helmet. And there's actually a free one in Tunland. There's a girl in one of the houses, like the house furthest to the right on the 3rd level of Tunland. When you talk to her, she says, "I don't have any musical inspiration." If you have Karn's Pucka form, and Pucka is in the front of the lineup, and then you talk to her, she's like, "Oh, I feel inspired now, thank you." And she tells you to take a plant, and when you search the row of trees that's next to her piano, there's a free love hat there. So even though Nina's the only one that can use it, there are actually 2 in the game. So glad that it's warm now. I don't know if you knew about that one or not. That's kind of an obscure one. When I was a kid, I always thought that it was just some weirdness. Like, honestly, I assumed because she looks like a normal townie, and most of the Tunland people are the girls in the grass skirts with the flutes. I thought it was more of a joke. That, like, she wasn't one of the women from Tunland, so she lacked musical talent or something. The tunnel behind the waterfall leads to Scand. Never had snow before. Where is this damn climber? He is here, right? He's from Spring, or is he from somewhere else? Am I just dumb? Is he one of these random townies wandering around outside? Oh, here he is. Okay. Climbing is fun. I can't stop, even in the world of dreams. Thank you for saving my husband. He'd like to pay you back. His only skill is that he is a very good climber. So pay me back, bro. And of course you can't warp to Scandi because that'd be too easy, right? So how do I get him to pay me back? Maybe I just didn't, maybe I had to like search the mechanism or something before I talked to him. Because totally not suspicious guy specifically said go talk to him. There we go. And let me go back to the inn and talk to him again just in case. It's old technology. And he's gone now. Are you wondering how the party would know that the parts aren't in the right place if it's old, unfamiliar technology? Because I am. And brought the part. This absolute madman. The broken parts could be fixed in Gantt. There we go. Whole lot of fetching and questing. Oh, I'm sure somebody could figure it out, but I just don't know how, like, Ryu the Dragon Warrior would be able to go, oh, the parts are jacked up. Okay. Like, just immediately know by looking at it. But it's okay. We're just having some good, wholesome fun with some good, wholesome JRPGs, and we're not going to question it too badly. Hey, buddy. I'll wake him up. He isn't completely awake, but you can talk to him. Did I search this before? I did, okay. Ryu, what can I do for you today? What have you got? Let me take a look at it. It's the broken parts of some device. I can fix them. You can rest while I work on them. My man. The parts are completely fixed. Dunzo. If I wanted to just like cheese my way through the end of this and just use a ton of marbles all the way to the end, I could probably beat this game tonight and just start Earthbound next week. Just saying. And the garage kids are just going to miss out because they haven't been coming into the streams. So they just won't know that I've beaten it. Well, that's not fair. That's not true. Drew and Pern and Benzo were all in the last one, so I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say they haven't been coming in. They have been. Nobody owes me views. You guys are all wonderful just for being here. Maybe it's better for y'all that I don't have an OnlyFans. I feel like it'd be either more or less I don't know. People are into some weird stuff. I'm sure I could make some money on OnlyFans. I'm not saying I make a lot. I could make some, though. It's one of those doors you have to actually activate to open. Hey, buddy. Are you wondering why I'm here? You can get to Zog if you wish. Why am I letting you do this? You'll know soon. The D-Heart is a weapon in Tunland. It can destroy any dragon. I'm starting to dislike this guy. Sending me all over the GD planet for stuff I'm not even going to use. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to, like, talk shit about the game, but can we just point out that we know the Dark Dragon forces are trying to gather all of the Goddess Keys so they can take over the world. We now have all the Goddess Keys, and we are going to meet their leader. Feel like we should have put those in the bank before we went to meet with him. Just seems like it would have been a smart thing to do. Or, you know, just jump on Nina's back, in bird form, of course, and then just, like, huck them into the ocean, right? Problem solved. There you go. Find them now, you bastards. Drop them into that, either drop them into the volcano or drop them into that bottomless abyss that's just north of Prima. Problem solved. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the person with the D-Heart. Songs have different powers. This one heals wounds. Want to listen? Shouldn't I be able to understand her? Hang on. Let's just go ahead and make it daytime, just on the off chance that that's the person I need to talk to. Wah, 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 wah. That's true. It's a recurring theme. The Tunland ladies and their magic pillows, right? Musical vixens and their magical pillows. I don't know about it, but I know a dragon song. And they say like Ryu is disturbed. I was like, does it say like Ryu feels strange? Ryu is disturbed. The song is called The D Hurt. If you like it, I'll put it in a bottle. Ryu, buddy, you look a little disturbed there. Are you okay? Ryu, are you disturbed? Time to upgrade our healing items, y'all. Place is a brothel. Hey, I mean, tourism. It's a tourism-based economy. Well, there goes 80,000 gold pieces real quick. Oh, don't worry. Ryu will keep them safe. So safe. I get some mad props for the fact that I remembered exactly how many marbles I had used in that fight against the dragon trainer. Please and thank you. That away, that away. I don't think I need the rod anymore, do I? Guess we'll find out. Okay. Yeah, that is true. Well, no, because Saint Eva, not Saint Eva himself, but one of Saint Eva's agents was on the island. Remember, because the entertainer guy, the guy that owned the circus, was there, and he could have been plotting something. Oh. Wrong spot. It's possible. I mean, it's not probable, but it's possible. There we go. That's close enough. It doesn't have to be perfectly organized. I see we got some new people coming in. Welcome, welcome. I'm the Phenomenal Sir. I don't know if you are people that have been in before or not because I can't see your names. But if you are new, we are in the process of wrapping up maybe the entire game. If not, we're going to be getting ourselves into a position to beat Breath of Fire next Tuesday night. We're about to attack Emperor Zog's fortress, and then we'll just have to see what happens. I may make this a longer than normal stream and just beat the game, and then we could start something new next week. But yeah, feel free to hang out, lurk. Zog is nigh. Zog ain't shit, okay? Zog is about to get wrecked. I am nigh. Ryu is nigh. Emperor Ryu. Why can I not just fly to the top of the tower? Oh, did you ever think of that, developers? I literally just unlocked the ability to turn into a giant bird and fly, and then the very next obstacle in my way is I can't get to the top of a large structure. Held a message for reason, race, ethnicity, or religion. Yeah. I could see it, so I didn't realize that it got auto-modded. Zog is a racial term. I gotta look that up. So apparently we we have now added Zog as a permitted term in chat. So everybody feel free to talk about Zog all you like. And we wreck it after inducing anxiety to a bunch of Oopa Roopas. This is true. I don't induce anxiety. I give them sweet treats, and then they leave me treasures. I think there's 2 of them, right? That'll leave you treasure boxes if you don't mess with them, Oh, well then don't talk about Zog in that. Okay. That's interesting. Do you think that they knew that when they made that? I had no idea, because I honestly, if anybody out there sees this and is or was offended, I had no idea. I don't roll in those circles. I thought that Zog was just the name of the dragon, the dragon guy, and I figured that it was a joke on Zod from Superman. So I apologize to anybody out there who is offended by that. Maybe I will unpermit that term after all. I don't know. That's interesting. What is going on here? What is this craziness? I don't remember the layout of this castle at all, so y'all will have to forgive me if I'm wandering around. What's this? Oh. That's an effective trap. This is where Jade was in the little cinema. Oh, I thought I used a marble. Well, that's unfortunate. Now I'm going to have to bust a move on this poor guy. Poor little fella. See, I'm using the marbles to protect them as much as I'm doing it to protect me. Yeah, he just... And me, I'm like, oh, I was so close to doing all 9s, like it actually matters. I was like, oh, I almost did max damage. That's a shame. I think that's a shield for Bo. But he can't use it because he doesn't have the dwarf bow. Power hat. That's cursed. That's a cursed item. Do not wear the power hat. That's a trick from the developers. They give you this hat that you think is a good armor upgrade right before you go fight a major boss, and it actually makes you take additional damage, just like Bo's hat from the wolf hat from the start of the game. It's another cursed item. Don't wear it. The whole right half of that castle was just totally uninteresting to me. I don't know what all you get from here or what treasures you can find here, but I know that I don't care because I've never needed them before. So I'm just trying to make my way to the top of the tower and wreck face. That's actually not true. I have a great cursed item story. So, as you may or may not know, I know I've talked about it in streams before. I have played Dungeons and Dragons for many, many years, And many, many years ago, I played a sorcerer that if you don't know, sorcerers have very limited options on the spells they can learn. So I was always looking for like a new angle on how to expand my usefulness in combat. And one mission, we found a cursed necklace that if you put it on, it will tighten until your head pops off. No, I had an 18 intelligence and an 18 charisma. I knew what was important in life. Well, thank you so much, PHL. I am very close to the end. Thank you for being here. If you're a sucker for RPGs, then you need to start coming in on Tuesday and Thursday nights, because those are my official retro RPG nights. I have retro RPGs lined up for like until this time next year of stuff I'm going to play. Once I beat this, the next one's I'm going to be doing Earthbound, and then I'll be going for the sequel to this game. And I'm going to be going, Breath of Fire, Earthbound, Breath of Fire 2, something else, Breath of Fire 3, something else. But anyway, Donazatello, I don't have Golden Sun lined up because it's a Game Boy Advance game, and you can't play ROMs on Twitch. I'm not saying I'll never play it, but it'll be something like, I love Golden Sun. Golden Sun is actually one of my favorite RPGs of all time. So I would actually have no issue whatsoever with streaming that if I thought I could get away with it. Yeah. But anyway, so we found this cursed necklace where if your character put it on, the necklace would tighten until their head popped off. So it's obviously useless, right? Wrong. Because sorcerers can learn a level 0 spell called Mage Hand where you can levitate light objects. And you better believe that I stuck that shit in my back pocket. I paid the party 500 gold pieces that they split between themselves for it. And everybody forgot about it until like 3 months later. We were in a mission. We were in a campaign, and we got attacked by the big bad, and he had me cornered. And I just like took this necklace and went shwa, and then Mage handed it over his head and instantly killed him, with like no actual combat involved, and it was beautiful. I'm surprised. Yeah, PHL, you're not supposed to do that. That's a no-no. But no, I'm glad that you brought that up. There are quite a few Game Boy Advance games that I hope to play someday on my stream. But right now I'm focusing mostly on Super Nintendo stuff because I've got the mini Super Nintendo and I have the Switch. I'm actually playing this on the Switch's Super NES online whatever thing. So, I'm surprised to see you here. You make the Dragon family proud. It's good to have power, don't you think, Ryu? The world should be united, and one man should control it all. The world is mine. I don't think the DM actually planned it that way. I think he was hoping that somebody in the party would be stupid and we would be like, oh, it's magical, and then put it on before we had it identified. But I was like, guys, don't do it. It's a trick. Like, never put a magic item on before you ID it. The world is mine. No one stands in my way. Uh-oh. Hang on. Don't hate me, y'all. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I forgot to do this. Don't hate me. I'm sorry. It's good to have power, don't you think, Ryu? But yeah, PHL, it's good to see you back again. I am always happy to see a familiar face, or a familiar name at least. And yeah, Retro RPGs, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Tuesday and Thursday nights, for the foreseeable future. So, if you're a sucker for RPGs, you are in the right place. Ooh. Ooh. Magic wood. I like. Actually, you know what? Let's just go nuts on this guy before we transform, if it matters. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we're going to actually be playing D&D. We took a few weeks off, but I'm actually going to be running a session of D&D on Sunday. So we're gonna be playing from like probably 1 p.m. until 7 p.m. and then I'm gonna grab a bite to eat, chillax for a bit, and then I'm gonna be doing my Sunday night stream. All right. So as you can see, Ryu is now God. He has 864 hit points, and he's the only person in the party. But that's okay because he does this. And honestly, you could probably get through these boss fights quicker by having Ryu play as Rudra. But the trick is that you can do more damage per turn if you have all your party members out. But Ryu has so many hit points and his defense is so insanely high. Like, I think I'm at like 410 defense right now, that you really can't lose a fight. And if I put the Earth Robe on him instead of the Life Armor, he would actually he would absorb magical attacks as health, so he'd be essentially unkillable. And that's why I bought all those cures back in Tunland, because this is what every boss fight's going to look like for the rest of the game. Just be aware. And a lot of these attacks that Zog's using are actually they would affect the entire party were we not all bound together. Zog grinned fearlessly. I gotta give this guy points for the chutzpah of him literally seeing me turn into God and then reveal the truth on his face over and over and over, and he's just like, nah, I'm fine. This is okay. I can cast Fireball. It'll be okay, guys. So what other RPGs are you into, PHL? It might be that there's one that I have that I'm planning to play. I could maybe move it up in the rotation for you, or maybe there's something that I have that I wasn't planning on playing right away. Absolutely. It was good to have you, Divide, even though you were doing your thing. Just knowing you were there with that moral support was enough for me. And don't forget, tomorrow is Super Metroid Divide by Zeros. Super Metroid, 8 p.m. I'm not gonna be speed running it, but I am gonna be doing the glitches and the tricks that I know. So I'm gonna hope for like 90 minutes or less with a decent amount of items found, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yep, I do have to save the animals. I don't remember exactly how to save the animals, but hopefully y'all will tell me. Yeah, isn't there's like a spot that you're supposed to drop a power bomb or something, right? Yeah. Maybe I'll peek. I've beaten the game so many times as a kid, I just haven't played it in several years now. I'll peek and see how to do it. Epic Battle Fantasy V, a casual go at the moment. Well, if you like games made by one person, PHL himself, were you ever in the streams when I was talking about my indie RPG that I had made? It's an RPG Maker game, so a lot of people look at it and they say, "Oh, that's Garbo," but it's actually okay. I was gonna say it's actually a pretty long game if you wanted to try it out. If you already know about it, I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. I underestimated you. You've beaten me, but not my dream. Go, warrior, and rebuild the world for a new generation of dragons. Epic Battle Fantasy 5. What is it on? Is it in Itch.io? Is it on GameJolt? Like, where can I find it if I wanted to check it out? Wake up, Ryu. Ryu, I'm so glad. I've heard about you, Sarah. You left to fight the Dark Dragons alone. You can put your mind at rest now that Zog is gone. Thank you all for helping, Ryu. I knew that you would grow into a great warrior and destroy... Okay, it's on Steam. And destroy Zog. I've been looking forward to the day that we could celebrate together. Control yourself, Ox. I can't help it. I'm deeply touched. I'm so happy for you, Ryu. The world has been saved, just like the legend told us. Okay. Okay. There is still one problem. We must destroy the goddess keys. But wait! There are 6 goddess keys, right? I'm holding 6 keys. What the hell did she just find? Earth key, King key, the key that you use to operate the robot, that's a goddess key. So the Earth key, the King's key, the Light key, the Dark key, the Sky key, and the Time key. What freaking key does she have? Yeah, that's why I had to enunciate it better the second time around. Ryu, give me the remaining keys. Ryu handed the goddess keys over to Sarah. Ha! That was so easy! What? Don't change the topic with silliness. What is the key that she had? What is going on? Here they are, Jade. You've done well, Sarah. She's your sister, and so you don't know PHL, but at the beginning of the game, your character and your sister and like maybe 20 people all live in a peaceful village on the coast, and they're all that remains of the Light Dragon clan. The Light Dragons have given up their powers, and they've basically become peaceful farmers. And the Dark Dragons, whose emperor we just killed, and they send Jade, the guy that's standing there, with a detachment of troops to burn the village to the ground. And in order to save us, Sarah turns us all to stone temporarily, and then she goes out and fights them. And then the last we saw of her, she lost the fight, basically, and it did like a fade to black. So she's still alive, and she's under Jade's control now. The blessed keyring. Thanks to all of you for getting rid of Zog and finding the keys. Are you worried about your sister, Ryu? With my spell, I have total control over her. Deuces. We will leave for Agua to release Tyr. You don't have the tablet, you jerk! You can't get in! You will slowly waste away in this dungeon! Ha ha ha! Uh-oh. Are you trying to get out too? Follow us. Oh god, we're back in the mouse tunnels. No. Yeah, so we've been done a heckin' betray by our sister, and now we have to scramble. Don't disturb the Master Digger. He needs to concentrate. We're running away from the Dark Dragons. Who are you? You destroyed the Emperor? Yeah. We don't have to run anymore? Cool. Yeah, they just walk around in the space that's like not supposed to exist because it's just like a cutaway of the ceiling. It's too noisy. I can't concentrate. Okay, I think he did it. Ready! Pew, 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 pew. Talkative guy. We don't have to run. I'll let everyone know. Pew! We're right back where we started. This is... okay. After you defeated Zog, the guards deserted us. Now we can escape. This is the site of the excavation. Oh, you random steppin'. He's a great digger, but he has no sense of direction. Yeah, obviously. This is literally the room they escaped from. Okay, so that's there. We were digging up obelisk. Almost all of obelisk. I'm a master digger. Since you defeated Zog, I don't have to be a part of their evil plans. Okay. So now we gotta go... now we gotta go back to the top of the tower again. Chrono Trigger. So, interesting story. I actually just bought Chrono Trigger on Steam for the Steam sale, and I objectively know that Chrono Trigger is a good game, but I have never played it because I was not able to get it as a kid. And then I just never played it. So that's going to be one that I plan on playing after Breath of Fire 2, maybe. So like two RPGs in the future, I'm gonna play it, and it'll be a first time playthrough for me, and backseating will definitely be welcome. All of the above. Every one of those things is gonna happen. You had it right the first time. The first time was treat, the second time was threat, and the third time was a word that doesn't exist. Paid you in SNES cards. That's awesome. Yeah, so what's going to happen is I've got two RPGs that are lined up, shortish term, that I've never played before. And I know that both of them are good. So the two, I'm going to probably let the community vote when we get closer, like when I'm maybe like 2 weeks out from beating Breath of Fire 2. I'm going to let the community vote, and it's going to either be Super Mario RPG or Chrono Trigger. One of those, I've never played either one of those games. I know they're both good. But then once I play that, I'm going to play Breath of Fire 3, and then I'll play the other one. So I'm going to do a couple with like Breath of Fire 3 in the middle that I've never played before. And then after Breath of Fire 3, I'll do, like I said, I'll do whichever one of them I didn't do. And then it's going to be like October or November at that point, and I'm going to start working through Final Fantasy, because I've got Final Fantasy 6, 8, and 9 right now. And I can get others. I'm probably not going to play Final Fantasy 7 because I never played it as a kid, and it just doesn't really interest me. I don't know why. It just never was one that I wanted to play. But I'll at least play 6, 8, and 9. Delivered a lot of news for when you were a kid. Yeah, they're both games that I objectively know are good. I, you know, I was like, I don't know, 10 when at the height of the Super Nintendo craze. So I didn't have, you know, endless income to spend on video games, and my parents felt that video games were largely a waste of time. So they were not really apt to spend a lot of money on games for me unless it was like one thing for my birthday or one thing for Christmas. Which is probably one of the reasons that I enjoy games like Pokemon and Persona and stuff like that so much, because they are so replayable. Like, I know I can play them over and over and over until I get to something new. I might not be taking the quickest route through the castle, but this is the route that I took the first time, and it seemed to work, so... Do you know what we're going for, Donazatello? I hope you know what we're going for. If not, you're going to be in for a major treat here. Wait. Okay, everybody's healed up. Just once, I want to see it. Yep, he's in for a treat. Wait. No. No! How do you get it to fix itself? Damn it. Never mind, no treat for you. Sorry. I don't know how to make the platforms come back. Is it here or is it in a different castle? I know it's next to the throne. Whatever. Whatever. F this game. Stupid game. Did you know about the Trirang, Donazatello? I can show you where that was. I've already got it, but if you didn't know about the Trirang, you know I love to share secrets. So if you go over here, before the tower rises up out of the ground, if you land and stand here and press A without Nina, like you can't have Nina in the front because she'll turn into a bird. But if you have like Ryu or whoever in the front and you search the back of that tower before it rises up, you'll get the Trirang, which is like, I don't know, 90 points stronger than the Boomerang. See if we can fight a couple of M slimes real quick and get a free level or two, and then we'll jump into Agua, and do our thing. Come on, attack me. Oh, there you go. Attack me. Do it. Do it. Hang on. Is it gonna play? I tried to play a sound effect, but it didn't go. Nah, fam. You missed. Get out of here. Aw, yeah. 9,999 XP, y'all. But don't forget, it's divvied up 8 ways, so it's actually only like 1,100 or 1,500 a person, something like that. I'm not going to spend all day doing this. I'm going to fight 3 more of these, and then I just needed to earn a little bit of money. Nah, fam, you missed. I could do it. I'll make that a thing just for you. I've always thought about doing some like voice acted bits in my next RPG that I make. So that'd be fun for me to have something where like your character dodges and he's like, "Nah, fam, you missed." I'd be totally okay with that. So they've got the weakest enemy in the game and the most XP valuable enemy in the game on the same island. Yeah. It needs to be like when a boss misses or something. So like a boss tries to use a special attack and your character dodges it or blocks it. Nah, fam. Now I will say I'm not gonna be here all day trying to find 3 more of these giant gold slimes either, because I was hoping that with a little bit of extra time invested I might actually beat the whole game tonight. So I just wanted a few extra levels just to make myself feel good. Alright, we're just going to go into the tower. I've lost patience. I have Agnite. I don't need to be level 40 to win. Anyway. Here we go. Guys, that would be so great if I could just fly up and land. Well, I'm doing it in I do it in RPG Maker is the one that I've used. I want to learn Unreal Engine next. Probably not for the next game, but the next thing I want to learn how to do is Unreal Engine. But I spent like 3 years, nights and weekends, 3.5 years working on the last one. So I wanted to take like a year off and do something different, which is why I started streaming. I don't do the drawing. I do the character designs. Like I come up with the biology for the enemies and the characters and what they're supposed to look like. And then I had a guy on Fiverr that I paid to do all my monster designs, of which there's about, I don't know, 60 or 70 unique monster designs. There's with the exception of there's like an irradiated version of a few monsters. It's not like a blue slime, a red slime, a green slime, and a purple slime. It's like every monster is a unique monster. So there's like I think it's like 67 unique character models that I had him draw for me as battlers. But other than that, I did everything. I wrote this. I scripted everything out. I did all the playtesting myself. Everything in the game. I didn't do the music. I got the music from other people. There was a few people that do music that's like free for commercial usage, and I went through and I downloaded probably like 300 songs and went through and like curated them out. So even though I didn't make the music, I probably spent like a good, I don't know, 8 or 10 hours listening to songs over and over and figuring out where they go. There's like, I don't know, 30 soundtracks in the game, so it's a lot of work. I'm not like a coding genius or anything. Like I said, I just basically said, oh, I want to learn how to do this. It would be fun. I've always wanted to make my own game. It ended up being a bigger investment of time than I thought it would because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. So it was never good enough, and it was never good enough, and it was never good enough. And I still don't think it's good enough, but I was coming up on, I was only a few months shy of 4 years, and I had to be done with it. I had to finish. I may still go back in the future and do like a director's cut of it and then put it on Steam. But if I do that, I want it to be a version that's compatible with Android. If not iOS, then at least Android, which would require me to rename all the files and then like play test it again. So it's very time consuming is the thing, because you have to check and check and check and recheck. And it's a lot of like, okay, this isn't working, why isn't it working? And you have to go through all of your events and things. If that sort of thing interests you, I actually have a rough idea mapped out for another game that's like very D&D inspired. It's going to basically be an RPG Maker game that I wanted to do in episodic content, where you're playing as a group of players, D&D characters, and you'll be able, like, depending on which roles you choose for your three assistant characters, you'll be able to do different things like pick locks and use magic and intimidate people and stuff like that. So it'll be like, you're playing D&D by yourself with 3 NPCs, sort of, from a pool of 6. Long story short, I'm planning to start fiddling with that a little bit towards the end of the year, so you may see some pickup sessions where I just put them on my schedule here on Twitch as Game Dev and Chill. If you ever see Game Dev and Chill on my schedule, it's going to be me doing RPG Maker stuff here. So you guys can check that out if that interests you. In the future, when I get a second monitor set up, because I do all my streaming and stuff on one monitor right now. When I get a second monitor set up and everything's good to go, I have actually thought about like basically streaming as I learn Unreal. So like running through the tutorials of the Unreal Engine and putting stuff together and kind of working through it with the viewers. I think that'd be a lot of fun, and one of the things that really helps me when I'm doing game dev stuff is to be able to talk everything out with people. So I think that would actually help me a lot. Stop him before he succeeds, Ryu! I won't let you interfere. I'll destroy you myself. Okay. The Marble 3 no longer works. Hey, buddy, you're too late. She has been released. I shall now meet Tyr. Oh Lord, what is this absolute madness? I feel like Gandalf in the Lord of the Rings movie. I have no memory of this place. Jade, you dick! Wait, did I just like accidentally find the... Did I find the way? Is this the way? Or is this just treasure? Pure, unfiltered gamer instinct. I do not know Dewey. I don't even remember this dungeon, but I think I might have just accidentally found Dewey. What? I disagree. Oh, okay, yeah. Look at my man's Ryu. Look at that. Look at the defense stat. Oh my god, it's beautiful. So good. I was using it in a context that works. I did a good job. I did a good job. Maybe, well, some people just jumped in, so maybe they know the way. Drew Mink, hello, hello. We are pursuing Jade. He just woke up the goddess. I'm 2.5 hours in, but I'm thinking I might just go the extra mile and just beat Breath of Fire tonight. I think I'm just going to beat the whole game if I can find my way through this maze that I have no memory of. So, welcome, welcome. Stick around. Feel free to backseat as always. And that's when I just go, and then just download the map, right? Just pull up the map. Do what? Pull up the map or just beat the game? They have the power to change our world for the worse. Trap Guard. I mean, wow. Look at that absolute garbage item that I found. Yay. I don't know. Maybe they don't expect you to like find all the dig spots right away. Because the shield that Karn has is the star shield from the dig spot, so. Clunk clunk. Hang on, I'm going to try science here. Map science. Marble science. Drew Mink, weren't you supposed to play Just Do It every time you come in now? Wasn't that like one of the rules? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Maybe it was Benzo that was supposed to do the Just Do It every time they come in. Oh, pretty sure the Flame Dagger is a usable item in combat. Yeah, I think that I honestly think that I just like instantly went the correct direction. I'm like not screwing with you guys. I legit. Yeah, I just through sheer stupid luck went in exactly the right direction right off the bat. It looks like. Okay. Oh, that actually scared me a little bit. Oh my God. Because I was like, oh, is a boss going to show up here? And then I took one step and I was like, oh, nothing happened. And then I took another step. So I was talking about this before you came in, Drew, but I'm going to be alternating between... Wait. I'm going to be alternating between Breath of Fire games and other RPGs. So once I beat this, I'm going to do Earthbound, and then after Earthbound, I'm going to do Breath of Fire 2. And then after Breath of Fire 2, I'm going to either do Chrono Trigger or Super Mario RPG, both of which I have never played before. Once I do that game, whichever one I pick or the community picks, I'm going to do Breath of Fire 3, and then I'll do the other one. So if I do Mario RPG, then I do Breath of Fire 3, then I'll do Chrono Trigger after that, and then we're going to be getting into like November at that point, or October, and I'll start on the Final Fantasies. So, yeah. But PHL himself wisely brought up that there's a great RPG that I love called Golden Sun that I might have to swing in there at some point as well. The power of the shield blocked Ryu and the rest of the party. Yeah, I'm a little... They received some damage. Okay, I'll remove the shield. The translation is a little iffy on this. The party receives some damage. Look at this nonsense. Some damage was taken. Well, time for some sippies. Boom. Bet y'all thought I forgot about that item. Lord. That's because Nina has the love bracelet on, so she gets HP back as she walks. I think I broke it. Like, legit, I think I might have broken it. Listen, Sarah, honey, don't you understand that I am the be-all, end-all of dragons? Yeah, but anyway, what I was saying is I'm a little OCD, but if you were to just go onto my schedule and start scrolling through the weeks, you can actually see like a rough lineup of everything that I've got for most of the rest of the year. But as it is right now, I've got some stuff is just space holders, but yeah, I've got Earthbound, Breath of Fire 2, Chrono Trigger, Breath of Fire 3, Super Mario RPG, Final Fantasy 6, and then I'm going to play something else. I don't know what yet. And then I'll do Final Fantasy 8, something else. And then we'll be into like March of next year. So I'm not worried about it. I am the truth. Boom, baby. What I should have done for the... Wait, can I still do it? It would be funny. Yeah, I'm going to do it. No! Damn it. Where was this? This was 10 minutes back. Never mind. I was going to say for the ultimate flex, I ought to put the Earth Robe on Ryu, because then he'll absorb all of her Thunderbolts as health and just literally like auto battle and walk away. But I'll do that for Jade. I'll put the Earth Robe on, and then I'll just auto battle him and see how we do. Schwam. Okay. So sorry for that weird jarring reload, guys. I have more health this time around, though, I think. Maybe? I don't know. I thought I had like 950 something before. Yeah, that was a great understatement, though. It was like the party took some damage. That's like when I got the Dragon Herd song, and it says Ryu is disturbed. He's got 1 hit point left. Just look away from the screen, anybody who has epileptic seizures. I should have put an epilepsy warning. Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise. I have not. I have not played that. Remember in the first and second episode when all the bosses were really hard and I was super scared, and then Gremlin like yanked the cord out of the wall so that I couldn't win? Oh, no, I don't ever really do... I don't really do randomizers and modded games, like really at all. And it's not out of a principle thing. It's just I honestly prefer to play the game the way the developers wanted you to play it. And once I've experienced that story that they've created for me, I don't really feel a desire to break their game. It's not, and like I said, it's not. I'm not trying to be judgy about it or anything like that. But I've literally never. I like watching people do them. So like Danaz has been doing a Link to the Past randomizer, and I like watching you do it. It's fun to watch people do randomizers. But for me to play them, I don't like random chance in games. I like for everything to be as skill-based as possible. I hate gambling. Yeah, he really was. Here. Hang on. I still have it. So this is the exact point in this boss fight when my game, my capture card broke, okay? Yeah. Little shit. Yeah, I said I'd save it. But yeah, at that exact point, my capture card completely quit working, which it's done several times playing this game. And I had to like take the Switch off the stand and save and everything, and yeah, it was horrible. Brother, I'm finally free from Jade's control. Wait, no I'm not. Stab. Don't grieve over me. You did the right thing. Sarah, if free from Jade's control. By the way, can I just say, Drumink and Donazatello, like, I understand that Karn's Pucka form is fundamentally broken, but look at Bo's attack power. I think he's secretly a really good character, and nobody realizes it because he spends the entire second half of the game molded to Gobi. 309. Look at that. He's got 100 points on Ox. And that's not even his best weapon. You can still get the dwarf bow, and then once you get the dwarf bow, you can equip a shield on him too, and then his defense will be like a 300 as well. Craziness. You know what? There we go. No fuse. Does that include no Agni fuse or just no Karn fuse? Well, just don't put the wolf hat on him. The wolf hat, I don't know if you were there for that. But oh, you were, Drew. I was thinking Donazatello. Yeah, don't put the wolf hat or the power hat on him because they both make you take more damage. No fuse at all, so you're gonna get the bad ending. That's okay though. That just means you get to kill her again, right? Stone hat. What's the stone hat do? It's Magu only. Mogu, Magu. I always say it differently. Wow. So exciting. This is a trick. That's a trick. It's a tricksy trick. before I forget again. That's not even honestly a big difference in defense. What is that, 27 points? Yeah. And this, children, is what we call padding. They are padding the game by creating a giant concentric circle and calling it a dungeon. A concentric circle in the sky with just a flat, inactive parallax behind it, and you just walk in circles. Well, you know what? Cheers to all of y'all. I think you're all fantastic just for being here, and I appreciate you. And I am so happy that I've been able to play this game and share it with, maybe not share it because I know you've all seen it before, but to be able to experience it with people that know the game and love it like I do. So I am lucky to have fallen in with your crowd. Which way do I go? Guess I'm going this way. Well, this still isn't as bad as that weird. Oh, this still isn't as bad as that weird spirally map from Moat's Tower, right? Boo. Oh, this is actually going to really suck. This place makes you want to play Factoria. Oh, because of the conveyor belts. Yeah. Now it's Godot, right? The Mega Man boss looking MFer. Don't forget this was made by Capcom, who also did Mega Man, so it's not a coincidence that he looks like a Wily Bot. Oh no, we're not doing Godot. Okay. He's flexing, y'all. He's like, let's do this. Hey buddy. Oh no. Ryu, what took you so long? Did your sister give you a hard time? I could make a joke, but it would be in poor taste, because she's dead. The goddess Tyr has been released, and she is mine. I am all-powerful! Bruh. Don't do this, bruh. Ha 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 ha. Wake up, Ryu! Don't leave! You're alive and you're level 1 again. It's time to leave on your adventure. Your sister asked me to take care of you in my dreams. When I woke up and walked outside, I found you. She is always protecting you. You're back! I'm so happy! You've been unconscious for 3 days. Your sister brought us here. She saved our lives. It's a good thing she was there because, the only other way we could have survived would have been if somebody was to turn into some sort of giant flying animal and just get us to safety that way. Nina, emergency! Oh, you're back, Ryu. Jade has resurrected the obelisk. We must stop him. Everyone is waiting outside. Let's go. He's right. Let's go. So now we gotta get the claw, right? Yeah, we gotta get the claw and have it fixed. The enemy is very powerful, Ryu. It doesn't look good for us. If there is any hope for the future, we are it. It's our responsibility. Let's go! Obelisk will move around. It's in Scandi right now. Nina can take us there at once. Is everyone ready? Let's stop Jade! This is an anticlimactic little bit right here. And this looks like the flying city from Breath of Fire. I'm telling you, Denaz, this is the flying city that Hometown is built on. And the freaking Infinity Dungeon is Scandi. I'm telling you. Why did I do that? Or Township. There you go. Yeah, this is Township. There is no entrance. We'll have to dig a hole in order to enter. There is a crack. God, I hate the way they reorganize your party after every cinematic. It's so aggravating. So now we go to grammar, yeah? Talk to... Hello, friends. Yes. So can I go back and get the Emperor Sword now? I don't guess I need it, right? I lost a town treasure. Now it's at the bottom of the ocean. I don't expect to find it. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Denaz. So I guess at one point there were like a ton of these little flying towns just zipping all over the place, like the Mana Fortress, right? Secret of Mana. Hey, buddy. You want to break into Obelisk? That's a tough one, even for a master. If I had the Iron Claw, I might be able to do it. An evil person could take over the world with Obelisk. It's at the bottom of the ocean, but not really. Now I gotta remember where it is. It's like over here somewhere, isn't it? The island. Yeah, there it is. Oh man, I hope I can remember where it is. I collect all kinds of weapons. It's a hobby of mine. I'd like to share my hobby. Do you know any other weapon buffs? Most of this game is a fetch quest. The love of two weapon buffs. Someone who loves weapons like me? How intriguing. I have an idea. Will you take this list from my collection to her? She'll appreciate it. Wait, do I come with you? He's like, now, retrieve the list. It's in one of those boxes. But I'm not going to tell you which one. Jerk. Oh, the other two are useless, I bet. Yeah, useless. Useless items. The dude has goats. He's rich. He has goat. Singular. A single goat. Ah. Nina hands over the list. Another weapon buff. Maybe he will recognize my weapon. Come get it and show it to the old man. You take what's it? Maybe. Everything you're saying could be true. Oh wait, let me talk to her first. Might be something I gotta talk to her about. It looks like a what's it? Could you find out what it's used for? Hey, buddy. What did you bring? Let me check it out. It's unique, but I don't think it's a weapon. Let me study it. I wrote about it in this letter. Wait. It's just so silly. It just adds a bunch of time to it. I mean, and at least we know where to go, right? Do you remember the first time you played this? Like, did you have a guide? Or did you just have to go around talking to people? Just because the guy tells you, oh, I lost our treasure at the bottom of the ocean. And you could literally spend your entire life just searching every square of the ocean and never find it. It says it's not a weapon. It's a tool for the mole people. Well, if it's not a weapon, I'm not interested. Do me a favor and bring this to the old man. Also, I want to know how that old mole person managed to drop it in the ocean, because when was he there? Back already? I have good news. I found it was a tool for the mole people called the Iron Claw. Go ahead and take it. Is she pretty? At least they let you travel in mostly straight lines between all these little fetch quest objectives and things. Can I actually use it, or do I have to like learn how to use it first? I probably need to learn how to use it first, huh? I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. My parents never said that. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I never got that. They were mad. They were pissed. That's what I got. I didn't get the I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. The result was you learned English. Did you actually learn English from Breath of Fire? That's awesome. You found the Iron Claw. Good work. Well, that's awesome, Donazatello. There's actually quite a few people that I've met that stream on here that like they tell me that they learned English from playing video games when they were younger. Like that was how they learned it. And all JR. So you learned English from playing Japanese RPGs. It's like that. Got it? Here, you try it. And The Simpsons. There you go. Remember, it's old, so you'll only be able to use it once. I wonder what's behind this wall right here. There's, is it Baltheus? I think it's Baltheus. There's actually a streamer that I watch during the day fairly often that, I don't know if he's learning Japanese or if he's studying, like, I don't exactly how it works, but he will actually play, like, Shin Megami Tensei games and Disgaea and stuff like that in Japanese, and then he actually works through and translates everything. So he'll actually be playing in the actual Japanese, and he'll be like, oh, I know what this says, I know what this says, I know what this says, I don't know what this symbol is, hang on, and then he'll look it up and he'll put it on the screen, and it's actually pretty cool. I can't follow it because I only see him like every week or two, so it's not like I'm learning anything from it, but it is cool to see him do that. I think that's an interesting idea. And he's a genuinely nice guy, so that helps too. And his name is Baltheus, capital B. Well, I'm just gonna be playing the version that's on the Switch, so I think it's just the one with the original janky say no for yes translation. Yeah. How shitty would that be if it dropped you right into a boss fight? Egg batter. Yeah. Egg batter everywhere. You were the one. You were playing the retranslated version, right, Denaz? I'm pretty sure I remember that. That you were playing the translated version. Is it this one? The third shaman at Sky Tower. That's Spoo. She's the best one. Other than Nina. I have some ideas of what it could mean, but that's her original English translation name is SPOO. If you can tell me without getting auto-modded, you feel free to do so. I worry that this last little bit of this game is boring you all, the people that are left, because it's basically just me. No, Badass Gene is water and holy. You need the water and the holy shamans for Badass Gene. Is that a working combination for him? I thought it had to be water and holy for the blue gene mutation. Oh, okay. Am I looping? I think I'm looping back at this point. I had to look it up. I had to look. I had to peek. I'm sorry, y'all. Well, I hope I will too. Hopefully I'll see you there, PHL. Absolutely. I hope that work goes well for you. I hope that you have a great weekend if I don't see you then. If you're free, just remember, Super Metroid tomorrow, Lego Indiana Jones Saturday morning, and then Moonlighter and Dead Cells Saturday and Sunday night. So, but otherwise, just, you know, do good out there until the next time around. It's going to be casual, but I'm going to try to beat it in 90 minutes or less. So it'll be a shorter stream. I am not speed running it because I haven't actually played the game at all in like 3 years. But I am going to be doing like the shortcuts and stuff. I'm going to definitely skip Spore Spawn. I'll probably skip Croconaw. I don't know. Croconaw usually slows down my runs because I can never remember how to find him. So, yeah. So I'll say it's going to be a casual run with purpose. Once more with feeling. Thank you. I could beat it in about an hour pretty reliably when I was a kid. I probably beat that game 20 times as a kid. And I would like play it and try to get 100% items, and then I'd play it and I'd try to just beat it as quickly as possible. I wish I still had my old Super Metroid cartridge, because I'd love to have been able to like hook it up and see what my actual best time was and compare it to other people, but it's lost to the ages. Hey, buddy. Well, thank you, PHL. I will try to make you proud, sir. I don't think Godot uses magic, does he? I think he just turns into a rock and hits you over and over, if I'm not mistaken. I'm giving you a warning. Ignore my warning and face the consequences. Why did he run off and then hide in the wall like that? Why didn't he just fight me before? It's weird. Yeah, I guess he gave me a warning and then he walked away and then he took all his clothes off and camouflaged himself up against the wall, mortared himself in, and then as soon as he saw me, smashed his way back out, said, "This is your last warning," and then came for my booty. So he's having some conflicting messages go out right now, which is why I'm gonna blame him for what's about to happen to him. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, friend. You're about to have a bad time. This really is easy mode, right? See, this is the downside, is that this makes the game so easy that there's no motivation unless you're a completionist to go get the Emperor Sword, to get the best weapons from Gobi's flea market. A lot of that. I did get the Dark Dagger for Karn off screen. It took about 45 minutes, but and along the way I got Gobi's best spear. Woo. But it does, and it being the best ending, it's like, it's one of those challenge things. Like I could play it the much harder way and get the worst ending. I wish that they had made it so that you get the good ending not using the superpowered dragon form, right? Because then it's like there's an extra reward at the end for actually going the extra mile. Like this, I feel like this should be the bad ending, is using Agnai. Because, like, in all honesty, I could go make a sandwich during this fight and I'd be fine. Like, he's gonna have to hit me 30 more times. Yeah, like that's what I'm talking about. The fact that there's like an actual like harder way to play that results in a better ending. Um yeah, that I like. This one I feel like thematically the choice to have Agnai be the key to getting the best ending makes sense. But I also feel like it should have been something that was only usable in the final battle, if that makes sense. Like they should have set it up where you can only, kind of like with Death Evan in Breath of Fire 2, you can only use it in the final battle. Because otherwise it basically has become easy mode. There's no motivation for me to go grind out M slimes and get the mallet and the glow cane and the Emperor Sword and all that shit. I still love the game though. Not hating on the game. I'm just saying I don't understand the direction that they took in this case. Who knows? Maybe if I'm still doing this in a year and I've gotten through all my games, maybe I'll go back and do Breath of Fire again and do like a no dragon forms run or something. You know? It's possible. Is this the way? Appears to be the way. Queen. I'm a strong, independent king. Thank you. Sleep calls out to me, but stark hands press me forward. Death is in the air. Or at least it will be. I don't know. I kind of lost the thread there as I was speaking. It's been a long day. I actually only got like 4 hours of sleep last night. We had a friend come over, and she ended up spending the night, but we were up until like 1 in the morning, and then I got up at 5:30 to start working. So I'm definitely feeling it, but I want to beat the game today. So did I just do a big loop? No, I did not. Okay. This is where the Emperor's Sword is. Okay. You've kept up with me in spite of the odds. Well done. If you switch to my side, I could give you a town or two. What do you say, Ryu? Want to join? That's too bad. So, oh well. I'm going to turn into a giant pile of balls and kill you now. See, the thing is, though, I have the power of the dragon on my side. And you just look like some sort of weird testicle crab. So that's what you get messing around with unfamiliar keys. He has dates. Thanks for healing me, Jade. Got that earth robe on. He can't do shit. Look at this. Boom, 48 health back. Yep. Yeah, for real. I feel like such a... Oh no, don't you do... Okay. I was like, wait, can he insta-kill you in Agni form? I don't think he can. I'm a little surprised that, given the fact that the main antagonists in the game are members of the Dragon Clan, I'm kind of surprised that more of them don't just turn into dragons when they fight you, right? Like, that would make sense. They turn into crabs, they turn into squids, they turn into piles of random bullshit. One of them turns into a centaur with praying mantis arms. None of them turn into dragons. Maybe they thought the people would get tired of it or something. I don't know. Like, maybe they thought that the dragons would get old if that's what every boss was. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Exactly, Dinas. This fight would suck if you didn't have Agni. Look at how much health he's got. For real. He's got like 20,000 hit points on his main health bar. Easily 20,000 hit points. Jade grinned fearlessly. How can you tell? Where is there a smile on that thing? Like, what is... He looks like there should be a caption under him that says, "The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell." Like... So that's 3. 4. Nova has been learned. Ha! Are you happy now that you've beaten me? Don't let it go to your head. You didn't really defeat me. It was my destiny to lose. I knew it when I released the goddess. Enjoy meeting Tyr, the goddess of destruction. Take that. Thank you. I like how you can just, like, move during their death sequence. Like, yeah, whatever, buddy. Look at that. Shit. Look at that. Oh. 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 105 more. That's one of those max 255 damage things. Everybody else is just along for the ride. Honestly, the entire party could have probably just stayed back in Drogon and waited for me to come back. Like, I'm at the point where it just doesn't matter. I love it. I don't know why I thought the Emperor's sword was in Zog's castle. I guess because he's the Emperor. Whatever. Look, it's just a little girl. Oh, she's scared. She's scared. What do you want? Did you come here to have a wish granted? No. You didn't come for a wish? Then why are you here? Why do you have your sword out? Are you ready to fight? Don't play games with me, Biddy. Show me your true form. You can't challenge me to a fight. You're only humans. I'll destroy you all. I don't believe this. Unfortunately, I don't have Nani. I only have Uwu. I just need one of them to hit him with an acorn. This is the only time when it being leveled up would have been useful. Would be for him to actually have 120 AP so I could transform again immediately. I wonder... Can I do a cheeky flex? Schwa! How exciting. That big crash was a great big fail. Great big fail, because I got the Earth Robe. You're the goddess of ain't shit. The goddess is intrigued. She's like, wait. Something's wrong. Yeah, Earth Robe is just too good. Now, the downside to playing this on the Switch is the Breath of Fire 1 and 2 on the Switch are the SNES version and not the Game Boy Advance versions, which means that when I go to play Breath of Fire 2, it is going to be the original hard version where it's like an actual bee to try to level up. It is not going to be fun leveling in that game. So I may be doing shorter streams, or I don't know what I'm like already. I'm thinking about Breath of Fire 2 now because she's almost dead. Because I'm going to have to do a lot of leveling off screen for that game. That game, the Game Boy Advance version wasn't as bad, but I don't like glitches. I don't like glitches. I want to be a good boy. Yeah, I will do the gold bars. I will definitely be making gold bars. Yeah. I got 26 more of those in my back pocket, lady. You're donezo. Bye. Have a beautiful time. I'll have to look up and see what it is. I tend not to know a lot of glitches like that because I don't do them anyway, so I don't really like look them up or try to like find them. But I'll check them out. I'll definitely check them out. If it's something that will make the game progress faster through the sloggy bits, then I'll definitely look at it. Now, the downside to beating this 2 episodes earlier than I thought I was going to, I'm going to create a poll or something. I got to figure out a way for people to, like, vote on what to name the characters in Earthbound. I think I'm going to do, like, a one-time challenge or a one-time channel point redeem where for, like, I don't know, 2,000 points, you can pick a appropriate name for one of the characters in Earthbound, or I don't know, maybe I'll just name them after. Oh well, thank you. I will definitely check that out. Maybe I'll just name them after the people that are currently subscribed. $10 XP. Thank you so much. Okay. Frame perfect input while Switch in shops. Okay. You can't win, humans. This is only temporary. I shall return. Yeah, but not until you get to the 3rd game, and by then we'll have Kaiser Dragon. So. That was almost perfectly timed. Yeah. I don't know why I thought it was going to take me 2 whole episodes more to beat this. Like, I was anticipating that what I was going to have to do is I was going to have to, like, finish up today. And I did that consistently. Every single episode, I got, like, way further than I thought I was going to in every episode of this game. But altogether, this is going to come out as about 18 to 20 hours, including time off screen. Maybe 21, because I did spend a good amount of time farming gold slimes, but you and your companions completed the mission of the legendary warriors. This is the beginning of a new legend. I have watched you succeed. So, I have no regrets in leaving you. Wait! Goodbye, Ryu. You made me proud. You are a true warrior. Dragon Lord's like, hold up, son. I took one step forward. He's like, not so fast. You have done well. I'll remember that you saved the world. This is the beginning of a new lesson. So here's a fun theory. So think about this, Danaz. So when you say yes, you're here for a wish, Tyr heals you, right? She's like, oh, well, here, I'll heal you. I'll make you healthy, blah, blah, blah. So over the course of Breath of Fire 2 and 3, you see every member of the original Breath of Fire somewhere, right? Like Bo and Karn are on the island in Breath of Fire 2. Deese is around. Nina's around. Ryu's around. Gobi, Gobi's the only Manillo that looks like him, so I'm willing to believe that that's him. So, yeah, so what if the canon version of this is you showed up and the party gave in to that temptation for the wish, or something about being exposed to Tyr just made them all immortal. So, like, the original 8 are still out there, like, in every Breath of Fire. Kind of like there's a theory with Indiana Jones that the reason, like, it kind of explains why Harrison Ford was in his 70s doing Temple of the Crystal Skull, or was it Secret of the Crystal Skull or whatever. But the theory is that when he found the Holy Grail and he scooped the water and then tested it, it actually granted him an unnaturally long life, and that's why he's like 70 and still fist fighting Nazis. Yeah. This is the beginning of a new legend. It's finally over. It's about time. There is still much work for you. You must help those who lost much during the war. Can't we take a break? A real hero doesn't quit until the job is done. We're making history. We'll all be legends someday. That's right. Oh, don't forget, you still owe me money. Again with the money. Is he worthy of hero status? Let's go. Nina, we should return to the castle. The king is waiting. There's still a lot of work left to be done. Tell the king I'll return when I'm ready. Well, it's a shame that more of the people that were with us along the way are not here to see the game end, but it has been fun. I have truly enjoyed being able to go back and play this game again after so many years. Yeah, we know that Deese is a goddess. Like, we know that, but then everybody else, except you could argue that Ox is just a random builder and it's not Ox, but even that fits because Ox really just wanted to go home and be with his family, you know? So maybe he didn't wish for immortality. But I have truly enjoyed being able to play this and experience this and talk about it and share secrets and lore and all sorts of fun stuff with everybody. It has been a good experience for me. It really has, and it gives me high hopes because I played Secret of Mana before this, but Secret of Mana was kind of weird because it was the first time I had done an RPG like this, and I was still kind of feeling out my time slots and things like that. But this one, I feel like I had a lot of really good response. I had a lot of people come in over the course of the game, got it done in 6 episodes, which wasn't too bad, and yeah, I genuinely enjoyed it. There are too many people to thank out there individually. So I'm just going to thank the ones that are here. I'm going to say thank you to Donazatello for being here. Thank you to Calrea, as always, for throwing her chips in the pile, being a moderator for me. Thank you to everybody that came out tonight, everybody that came out every other night that we played Breath of Fire. The whole Garage Kids gang, Divide by Zeros, PHL himself, and everybody else. The people that came in and followed, the people that came in and lurked. You are all appreciated, and I am already looking forward to the next retro RPG that we're going to be playing. So, we are going to let the credits roll, but one last reminder, we're going to be doing Super Metroid tomorrow night, 8 p.m. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to be starting Lego Indiana Jones, The Original Adventures. Saturday night, Moonlighter. Sunday night, Dead Cells. And then next Tuesday, we will be starting up a brand new retro RPG with Earthbound. So I am genuinely looking forward to that. Earthbound is one that I have not played in about 6 years. The last time I played it, I specifically remember I played it my first year in my current job, and I would play it on my lunch breaks as a ROM on my smartphone. And that was the last time I played Earthbound. So it's been 6 years since I've played that game. I'm very much looking forward to playing it again. I don't know that I really provided any goodness, Donazatello. All I did was try not to say anything too stupid or offensive while everyone got to enjoy the labors of a very talented group of people. All I did was kind of like, turn the game on and play it, right? Nathan Williams. This is interesting to me because these shots, some of these look, these are obviously done in like a battle map style, but it seems like there's a few here that they didn't use in the game, like the Sarah model. It looks like it takes place at the top of Agua, or maybe they do use it and I just didn't see it because I was Marble 3ing my way through the entire game. There's quite a few monsters I never even saw because I was abusing the Marble 3 so badly. Which, I will say, I can't promise that I'm going to be doing it anytime soon. But the next time I play Breath of Fire 3, I am willing to say that I'll do a no dragon run of this game. It'll be a lot longer, but I will do a run of this with no dragon forms and see how that changes the experience. So I am not gonna. And some people would say, "Oh, well, if you wanna make it challenging, just don't use Marble 3s." But honestly, the encounter rate and the XP gains are so terrible in this game. I cannot imagine playing this game without Marble 3s. Aw, they thanked me. I'm the poison bug. Thanks for playing. And this was one of the first RPGs that I ever beat, if not the first RPG I ever beat. And it's really nice that they thank you for playing. I know that's something they do in a lot of games, but that's something that I made sure to do when I made my game as well, was, to thank the players. I think that's always important, to thank the players for taking the time to experience your work. So that's it. It's over. If I press anything, nothing happens. So this is where we're going to be. One last round of applause for Capcom, for everybody out there, and we'll give a tiny one for me for playing it. So I'm not gonna bluster on any longer. I'm just going to say that Danaz, you rock. Thank you for sticking it out with me to the bitter end. Once this is over, are you going to be streaming? Would you like me to pass us over to you, or is there somebody that you'd like us to raid? Otherwise, I'm probably just going to shut everything down and go to bed. So think about it. I'm going to shut everything down. Shoot me a message in the chat if in the next couple of minutes you see somebody. As I said, I hope to see you. Anybody that's watching this in the future, I hope to see you in a future stream. Sounds good. Then I'm just gonna shut it down here. So anybody watching this in the future, I hope to see you in a live stream very soon. Lurkers are welcome. Chatters are appreciated. Help me maintain what little sanity I have left. Keep me company, and let's experience the games together. So yeah, hopefully I will see Danaz and everybody else tomorrow when I'm playing Super Metroid. But if I don't, then until next time, stay healthy, stay safe out there, y'all. Later.